And fast forward, Nyamison Chadie, you know, or your record holder, Guinness World Record holder for longest makeup long longest marathon applying makeup. That's like really, really wow. And she's inside the studio, isn't she? Welcome. Welcome. How do you see that transition? Do you ever think that one day you would want to do this and also a befasi uvi mentor not then
Oh no, maybe a mentor. No, it was a music reality show, so definitely we are going to dwell into more of the music thing. Yes, so I started with music. I released a couple of songs. I even did a feature with Kumi Guitar and did some recordings. But I think this is the first video I shot.
Yeah.
All right, and then yes, so somewhere 2017, I decided to. Get into the beauty industry because the music scene it was kind of difficult. I wasn't really getting the push I wanted, or yeah, so I decided to do something else, get a skill, and then be industrious. That's when I considered the makeup. So yes, I started the makeup 2017, and here we are now. Yeah.
Right. So growing up, did you ever like was it a dream that you wanted to be an artist, or it just found you along the line?
No, looking at me, like I feel that I am a woman of many talents, and whatever I determine or whatever I want to do, if I try my hands on, like yes, I feel that I'm a work of an art, like I'm an art itself, because you can sing, you can dance, you can do, draw stuffs, and so yes, that's when. So it was something I love. It was the second thing I love apart from music. Makeup was something I love, but it wasn't my first love. So I decided to just switch from my first love, that's music, to the makeup. Yes.
Tell us about some of your struggles trying to be an artist or trying to do music.
Well, so let's say right from mentor, and I wanted to do music. You've won, and then people were expecting you to come out with album or singles. It was a bit of struggles. I mean, I had one or two issues, and now I decided to do it myself after a year. And yes, it wasn't, when you're a woman and you want to do high life, it's difficult. It's not unlike Afro pop and stuff. It will just speak. But if you want to do good music, it takes time. And then if you want to do good music, you need investors, you need people to invest in it. And it was a whole lot. And well, the only thing I rely on was music, and it wasn't fetching me money. So it was difficult taking care of myself and all those things. Yeah.
No, but as a winner for a reality show, it should be easy for you because your name is out there, everybody knows you, and it's like more like a bargaining power for you. Or how was it?
Yeah, it's been 11 years. Sometimes I don't want to talk about what happened right after mentor and stuff, but what the thing that I needed to be able to come out there wasn't given. And
is it from the reality show?
It was from the reality show. Yes.
Okay.
And you need a record label, and I wasn't signed to record label or anything, and I was under a contract. And then within that year, the contract was not fulfilled. So nobody can sign you. So right after a year, it was like your fame wasn't that firing anymore. Yes, so it was just back and forth, trying to push myself back and forth. It was tough. It was tough. At that time, the social media wasn't as fire as it is now.
I feel you.
That now you can put something on TikTok and people will ride on. It was at that time we had few people. If it's not graphic showbiz and Ameya, there were no, like, blogging wasn't something that was everywhere. Now, let's say if I've had one mentor maybe in recent time, I would have gotten that. Even if I don't get my record label, when I put on TikTok and stuff, people would just pick yes. So that was some of the things that and I was new to Accra, because Accra, yes, I'm not from Accra.
Where?
My dad is in Cape Coast, so I came, but I represent. I'm not a fancy, but I can speak fancy. Yes, I can. So that's where my dad resides, that's in Cape Coast. So I came all the way from there to Accra to find something to do, to settle up here. Because if you are in Cape Coast and other places, you feel like Accra is a big place that you can explore. Yeah.
Right,
So it's like little London for us that we are 5 years. So I wanted to stay here and then make life better for myself. Yes. So.
Okay. What were you doing extraordinary that made you win? What was that thing about you?
I wish you have a
because I'm pretty sure some people don't know yet. So what's that thing about you?
People know what I can do when when you hear the name Xzone mentor. If I don't if it's not time for me to perform, people will not sleep. People will sit down to wait for me to come because
you're fire.
I was carrying fire, and then when I come, my dance move, how I do my things, you would love, to. Yeah. I'm a performer, I'm not joking. What is it?
So would you like to go back to music?
Yeah, hopefully I will. I will. Surely, I will surely bounce back to do music. Yeah.
So after mentor, all the way through, after 11 years, when you were done trying to do mentor. After mentor, when you're trying to do music and everything that wasn't helping, what was your next move after you pursuing music?
Okay, so right after mentor, and then the music thing was kind of a problem. Yes, I decided, that's why I said I needed to get a skill. That's when I went to learn the makeup thing, because I needed the skill to be able to get some money to be able to take care of myself and other stuff. Yeah, so that's when I decided to go into the makeup thing. Yes. So I've been in the makeup industry close to 8 years. I'm a professional makeup artist. It's not like I'm a professional makeup
I'm pretty sure you did your makeup yourself.
Oh, yes.
It's given everything.
Yes.
You edit.
This is just a normal day makeup. No, I'm not even wearing lashes or anything. It's just for a day thing. Yes.
So yeah, let's talk about your Guinness record thing you did. How was it like? Why did you just wake up one day and nah, Ghanaians are doing it? You saw what Ifwa Asantwa did, also Chef Smith and the rest. What was going through your mind? How were you feeling? I mean, I'm pretty sure Ghanaians were not supportive like that just because of some one or two that the others did. How tell us about the journey.
All right, so we started the Guinness World Record Africa. Let's say we saw what Hilda did, and we all wanted to also jumping in, and then what Asantwa also did. So during her time, I was there like 3 days back to back to support it, because one thing I love is when I see people going extra mile to do things to promote the country. She did that to promote the music industry. I mean yes, so at that time it was a year of the return and all those things. So right after that, then I told myself, I'm a makeup artist. I mean, I've taught a couple of students. So then what can I do with this Guinness kind of thing? So I decided to do the longest marathon to promote the beauty industry, and also to get to a position where I can also impact in others, a position where if the opportunity is given to me, I can also train people, young ladies, less privileged people, for them to be able to also get a skill and feed themselves. So that's when I applied. So I applied it somewhere February, and after 3 weeks, I got the reply. And then 3rd April, that's April, this year, I decided to start. I mean, from the beginning, I didn't get the support, yes, I know. Because at that time, everywhere was torn. Some people were just playing with it. They can just do.
Were angry too,
it's not even about people being angry. One thing about Ghanaians, we play too much. We play with everything. We feel that it's okay. Sometimes we have to be serious because this is a world recognized thing that they do. And then you cannot, when you go to Indian, they have the highest record ever, because every single day, somebody is breaking. And I see nothing wrong if a lot of people in Ghana want to attempt, but we're just playing with it. we're just making fun with it.
True.
Okay, and then
True.
merely when you do that to people, organization, you are just bringing their credibility down. And that was when people were losing respect for this world
That's
record.
true. That's
yes.
true. Yeah.
So from there, I mean, people, a friend of mine is a graphic designer, and then when I sent my approval to her, she said, okay, let me do a flyer for you to post. I said, oh, when I post it, people will insult you.
Yeah.
And then she said, oh, just post it. I mean, when they insult you, just do it. It's okay. And I posted, I had people saying, moye dodo. And it was, the no was too much. And then I had to look for sponsorship because you need a place to do it. You need some media houses to give you airtime to advertise what you want to do and all. So it was just back and forth. But lucky for me, I had few media friends, so I had to call on them for them to give me air. So I got somebody at GH1 give me their morning show. I went there, Onuya, I got, and then I think DL FM. So I got few people, and then I spoke to LSTV, Miss Debbie, and said, okay, we'll come around to come and stream a little for you. I mean, once a while. It was tough. I had to invest a lot of money because, you see, getting timekeepers to come and make sure that you're on time, your rest break, everything is on point. Getting record people who would witnesses, because the Guinness World Record would not come to Ghana. You need witnesses to represent them, and then to get a medical team on standby, and to get a team. So I had 40 people working for me as a team on the grounds. 40 people on the grounds, the production team. So you see how you guys have set up. That was it. So there was a production team recording from the Wednesday to Sunday, like a whole video. You don't have to cut it. It should be a whole video together. And then I have another one who is also recording 2 minutes of every hour. Okay, so it wasn't a small thing. Like, it was very tough. But with all I had to go through, because I told myself I want to do it. And if I want to do something, I want to do it and do it well. So along that line, I was also watching videos from YouTube, people who have attempted it, people who didn't. So I was learning things, how to even go about my rules. Because my rules tells me that you have 1 hour to work on a model, full look. It's a full look. And then right after 1 hour, you have 10 seconds for the next model to sit in.
Ooh. Wow. Very
tough. So let's say if I made you up and I don't have the next model on standby, it means that the whole record is void. You cannot start again. So it was very challenging. And 1 hour you have 5 minutes rest. What can you do in 5 minutes? So I have to work 4 hours straight to get 20 minutes. In that 20 minutes, that's when you take your bath, you eat, and then you are doing it from morning overnight.
What were you eating? What were they injecting into your body that made you not sleep for 4 days? 5 days, 5 days.
No injection.
Wow.
There was nothing like a doctor is giving me medicine or infusion or anything. I didn't take any of them, though we had them on standby, but I didn't take any infusion. My masseuse was on me to massage my legs, because more times my thigh, they have to be there. But I had my tummy swelling at a point, and then hallucinating setting after 3 days. After the 3rd day, it was very difficult. And I had my team using wires to just whip my legs so that I'll be able to do. So it was a whole lot that it's because the media didn't follow it, so they didn't see all those struggles. Yes, it was pain. I can't
no,
explain.
So what was going through your mind? 3 days you've not eaten. 3 days you've not really slept.
Yes.
They are whipping your leg, your tummy, your feet, they are all swollen. What's going through your mind? No, I have to do this. Who were you thinking about? Who was giving that motivation? Sometimes you think about something that gives you. What's going through your mind? Because this is this is work, this is pain, this is everything. Pain. This is life.
I was thinking about the people who are involved, the team. I didn't want to disappoint the team. I didn't want it to disappoint the sponsors who gave me product, and then to leave my kids home to start that journey. I was also thinking they'll grow up and go like, mommy left us home, and then like it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot. And then one thing about me, if I set my mind on something that I want to do it, even if I'll die at the edge, I'll still do it. I have to do it and like be satisfied. "Ah, I have done the thing, you know, that kind of thing."
Tell us about that day when you were done after that 5 days. When you go home, what did you do?
See,
Did you have a long rest or you took like a long shower? Tell us about that moment.
that Sunday, you know, on that Sunday, we had a lot of attacks. Our monitors for the timing went off whilst I was working. So that you see, when you're recording, you have to record the timers, everything in it. That's the evidence, and it went off. And at that moment, I couldn't stop working because the cameras are still working. And then it was when we're entering our 100 hours. So I was still working. My hands were working. And one thing about them, it's a continuous work. So if you want to drink water, this hand should drink water and your right should do the application.
It's more than military recruitment.
Yes, so nothing should distract you. Even if somebody is talking to you, you have to be applying your... Okay, so it was, I don't know, I was feeling body all... At a point, my team wanted to end it because they thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
And that 5 day, on that Sunday evening, I don't know how I got home. I don't know who... I don't know how I took my bath. I'm telling you. In fact, they carried me. I saw pictures that they carried me straight to the car because baby girl couldn't walk. I was so weak. So when I woke up in the morning, they asked me, can you remember what happened? I said, do you know who brought you home?
Yeah.
Who bathed you out? I said, I don't know. Do you know what you ate before you slept? I said, I don't know. So at that time, I'm telling you, I didn't even know the
just went off.
That I was. So right after that, the doctor took, for a week, I had
on the
medication so that I would recover. And it wasn't even easy recovering. It wasn't easy. So it has not been an easy journey. I wish once a TV station will call me and tell me to bring my file for them to play. Maybe now they want to see whatever.
It's actually interesting.
Yes, so that people would watch how things went. Because to the extent that my assistant who restocked my product for me fainted. Me that I was working. And what he does is to, I mean, when I'm on break, he'll come and restock the pencils, the foundation, and after 3 days he fainted.
But he was eating.
He was eating, and I mean, along the line, he can take a nap and all those things.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Would you say that when you went for Afia Owusu it actually motivated you to do yours?
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw her resilience, I mean, she was so... though she was going through a lot of pain, as for the pain, I felt it. Even from her voice. I mean, singing is something that if you're not musically inclined, you would want to sing, but you would struggle along the line. But people, people who are musicians, who sing every day, perform every day, know the keys, how to, even when they are losing their voice, how they're going to do it. So I felt, I mean, me being a musician, I felt it for her because she did so well. So yeah.
So before you received a message from Guinness World Record, what was going through your mind? How was the feeling when you sent your evidence and everything? That's it. You can see on your screen.
Yeah.
So when you sent the evidence to them and all, like thinking about what happened to your sisters and your brother, Chef Smith. I mean,
at this point, I was sleeping. You see that the thing has it paused for a while. I was sleeping. At this time, it was midnight. I was applying and then I was feeling sleepy. So my team, they're on the other side. So if I pause, if I pause for a while, then they will just shout my name and I'll come back. I was sleeping. You see, though I was sleeping, but I'm still working. I'm still I'm still working.
So and then you had a faith that indeed they were going to call you back or tell you that yes, girl, you actually broke this record.
Some of us, before we do anything, I believe in spirituality. So even before applying for this, I pray to God that God, I want to do this. If I would not get it, don't let them approve at all. So immediately I got the approval, I knew he was involved. And throughout this marathon, he was with me. The God factor was in it. I had pastors, my head pastor, all my junior pastors were on the grounds, were praying. And right after, uploading the evidence, our network wasn't good. and then you have to upload 5 days videos plus the before and after of every model, your record sheet and all those things. Yes. So it took me like 2 months to upload my evidence, because at a point I sent the evidence and it wasn't up to the forward. So they sent an email to resend it. And they didn't even give me a big file to upload all. They told me to divide it into 1 gig, 1 gig. 5 days video, and you had to divide it to 1 gig.
Like, you have to compress everything.
Yes. Yeah. And then re-upload it. So I was waiting for them. At a point I got fed up. 12 weeks now, but yeah, like that. But I was still holding on to my faith. So somewhere September, I got the congratulation email that they are thrilled and blah, blah, blah. You are the record holder for. So, see, because of what Smith asked, I had to go back and send an email to confirm. So I sent the email, and after 2 weeks, they replied that congratulations on your achievement. That's when I knew that the thing is real. And then they gave me a link to click on to process for my certificate. So I got my certificate here in Ghana on the 14th of October through Aramex delivery. Yeah, so this is authentic from the source, is on the website. This is no...
Yeah, I checked this morning,
yes.
actually. I was like, yeah,
I need to confirm.
Yeah, I was like,
because
I need
of
to
what
confirm.
Mr. Smith just Smith all of us. And I mean, so, yes. So, yeah, I am...
Are you planning on visiting them anytime soon?
Well, I am working on few international stuff. Yes, though I have won this, but for now, I've not even gotten any Ghanaian brand or anything to come work with me.
I was about to ask you that.
Yes.
That what has it done for
I
you
am
so
throwing
far?
all my things international.
Is it because people didn't follow it and they don't know that indeed you won it, or is it that people are not sure? Just because of the Chef Smith factor, which is why they are not calling you, making you ambassadors of certain products or certain brands?
One, it's how Ghanaians discredit the world record thing, especially how people were playing with it. You know, one thing about companies, if they see things that people play with it, like, you know, sometimes when you're coming close, they also think about the company. And then the second thing is what the Smith also did, and also but it could be say is because we are in election time and all those things. Yes, it could be.
Maybe also in the day of social media. Maybe I also can home share dance say, hey, me we knew, me dear knew, but my interest is one coffee share. When we did know yet,
they wouldn't be enough for this.
And what
do I say? I cannot make him the oh, Mr. I won't swear for camera.
Mrs. Sao.
Menkwami Dedeno would not, I mean, yes, it's for us. This is, you see, when you read, it tells you that
officially amazing.
Yes, the longest marathon applying makeup is 103 hours, 25 minutes, 33 seconds, achieved by Akosua Manti in Ghana. Another one in Legon in Ghana. Well, how many names? 2 Ghana in this, but my name appeared just once.
Yes.
Do you get it? So this is it's for Ghana. It's for the whole. You know, yes. And this is a word. So I mean,
Mami, what's it? That be as a set was shedda. I saw no team na shedda visiting Kofobi. No alcohol president here. Now I say also shedda. Yes, was yes. So the way they did no.
But how to get to them is not a yisa. I mean, you see that we are in election time. You would even, I mean, send your letters and maybe they are fully booked and stuff. So they might answer, but maybe not now, because if it's second lady Samira, I mean, Samira is everywhere doing campaign for the husband. If I want to go and see the president is busy. So you know that we are in a we are in a season where everybody is campaigning. And if it were to be somewhere June, July, that section, I mean, pressure is on the low. But now, yes, so we are also putting things together.
Yeah, man, you say when you are looking at where you want to man in your
No.
No.
Although se me nya ni padoma ndi mechina metumi aye na menya Didn't was say I am proud of having this. It might not work for me here in Ghana, but internationally I know it would. That's it. That's it. Okay.
Serious achievement.
This is the whole world. It's not like Ghana. It's the whole world. The longest marathon. The lady who has done the longest marathon applying makeup. Do you get it? And that's me. That's my name there. And where I'm from Ghana. Okay, yes. So I'm not bothered if people are not cheering me up enough. But right after this, I've had so many stations wanted to interview me. I've been a couple of shows. This last week was very busy for me. Yes. So, honey, I am grateful for all the support coming in now. I know bigger ones are on the way. I just have to take my time and then, receive them one. What I say here. So I am not bothered at all.
Unkofo treat you sisi unkofo mo ben wo who say sisi no like when ya set we has it been different,
sweetie?
Man call mo ko school car mommy fire uncle because I'm your weenie like has it been so far like
I am still living my normal life. I am still living I have not changed from mentor till now, and my position and determine how I'll react to people. My friends are my friends. People who are around me, that I still relate to them. What I say, I would not entertain disrespect or anything, but I am still with them. We are cool. And yes, when you're a yinti, they were there when nobody was a yin. Nothing. I'm not living high horse kind of life. We are humans. Although I want to say me what I say, nipa to me call at any time. So love people, don't treat people bad because you have a position they don't have. Love everybody and then live a simple life. That's all important. Yes.
Wow. Right, yeah, so this is Rosalind Akosia Mante waseho amagana nina Ukraine certificates ni acho Ghana nkwa 2.
And I'm about 1. Like
hey, see, this is the time that any brand watching us is the time that you have to call Rosalind, because yes, why not? Or no, they do a world record. So Rosalind, see, makeup no, bridal, normal makeup, and I said, what type of makeup and I? Because you sure so be share when you belling kill one of these days, and so yeah.
May bridal makeup, anything makeup except say. Yeah, so and then my next makeup class is coming on the 11th of November. It's fully booked. It's a makeup training. It's fully booked. Yes, on the 11th. That's this Monday. Yes, so yes, I train, I do makeup, and that's it. And then I have an initiative that I would embark very soon. I would launch it. It's called Get a Skill Initiative. Debbie, I'm sure I do baby. I was say you should be able to give it out. I was able to bless people. So this initiative is going to help us to teach the less privileged how to do makeup, to get a skill. So we want to collaborate with other brands and other CEOs who are into hair braiding and wig making, so we can cut together and then impact the young ones. Yes,
that's beautiful.
Yes.
So be person follow all social media or handle your pacho.
Okay. On IG, Obo Rosalind Akosia Mante and I say Rosalind Akosia Makeup Xzone.
Hey, makeup thought of the alcohol.
Before I'm best starting, because I wanted people to notice me with that. I'm best starting.
Oh,
yes, and you say me.
Oh, okay.
And on TikTok, and so Rosalind Akosia Mante, and I'm in Facebook.
That's not the JWR Get it, what is the initials?
And yes, and I'm a business page, and so there were 2 business page, Rosy Glam Artistry for my makeup, and then I have a lash line called Lashed by Rosy Glams. So I have 2.
And you always go.
Oh, the editor to be the
Thank you so much for passing through, Rosalind.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for also watching Xzone right here on TVXYZ. My name is Afia Owusu. You can call me Cook. About with Street Credentials. XYZ KH. I'll see you same time on Wednesday and also on Friday.